Hello everyone, Dr. Closure here. I'm a resident surgeon in New York City, and to some, that sounds like a dream, right? The lights, the nightlife, the endless food options, it's like living in the ultimate concrete jungle. But let me peel back the curtain a bit and show you why, despite the glitz and glamour, living on a resident doctor's salary here is a bit like walking a financial tightrope. Picture this. I'm earning a respectable $78,000 a year. It doesn't seem too shabby, right? I work for the New York public hospital system, and my salary is set by the state hospital system. No room for negotiation, no fancy bonuses. Now, New York City is notorious for its sky-high taxes, and I'm shelling out nearly 40% of my hard-earned cash. Crunch the numbers, and I'm left with around $48,000 per year. Divide that by 12, that's roughly $4,000 per month. Hold on though. Rent in the city is by far the highest expense. I work in Manhattan and I have to live near the hospital. The average studio in Manhattan costs over $3,000 a month. Luckily, I have a roommate and we split a 2-bedroom apartment for $2,300 each. After rent, I'm left with $1,700 a month. That's my financial breathing room. But here's where it gets real. Break it down by days in a month, and I'm left with $57 to cover all my daily expenses. Sounds doable, right? Living on $57 a day? Well, throw in Wi-Fi, cellular, electricity, a cool $250. Now, I'm no stranger to budgeting. I tend to cook affordable meals, oatmeal for breakfast, salads for lunch, and some home-cooked rice or pasta for dinner. Groceries in New York City sets me back around $20 a day. Let's be frugal and say I only dine out once a week. That's an extra $50 per meal. Now my daily budget, after subtracting groceries and weekly eating out allowance, that comes down to $22 per day. I am definitely not taking anyone on a date anytime soon. The hospital offers health insurance policies, but it's an NYC government special, which is an HMO plan with poor coverage and high out-of-pocket costs. If I need an ER visit, that's $1,500 on average in New York City. A regular doctor checkup, that's $150. And we haven't even touched on savings, retirement plans, dental checkups, clothing, household needs, and the what-ifs, like having kids or other dependents. I'm lucky. I'm a young single person living in New York City, but if anything happens that requires me to deviate out of my usual spending pattern that month, I will financially be in debt very quickly. Remember the New York City dreams that we had started with? The excitement, the possibilities, the financial reality I just painted doesn't exactly scream living a life to the fullest. So can you make it work living on $80,000 a year in New York City? Technically, yes. Am I doing it? Absolutely, because my job requires me to live here. But if you had a choice, would you sign up for this financial roller coaster? I'd argue maybe not. Thank you.